Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I clean my makeup brushes. So if you are interested in that, then keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. The only things you'll need are some baby shampoo. This is from Target. It's the Up and Up brand. It's the baby hair and body wash. And this one I really like because it has a pump, which I think is so much easier to use when you're already having your hands wet and in the sink and whatnot. And then I also have this pad that has suction cups on the bottom. So this just suctions to the bottom of your sink and then you can kind of use it to wash your brushes. There are a bunch of other options too, so I'll link this one down below as well as a few other options for these. And then the only other thing you need is some dirty makeup brushes. Cleaning your makeup brushes regularly is really important. It will make sure that you don't have any bacteria on your brushes and just make sure that they're clean because that can cause clogged pores and just spreading bacteria on your skin, which obviously you don't want. And then also your eye brushes will have different eyeshadows on them, so you want to make sure they're clean so that you can get the look that you want. So it's just definitely more sanitary and very good for your skin to clean your brushes regularly. So I do this about once a week. Depending on how often you wear makeup, I definitely recommend washing them like a deep clean like I'm going to show you at least once a week. So let's head on over to the sink and I will show you how I wash everything. All right, so I've got all of my dirty brushes right here. And I'm just going to, I've got my soap in the sink and then I just put this one down and it just suctions to the bottom of my sink. So I just make sure that that is completely suctioned. And then basically what I do is for my face brushes, I do them one by one. So like this is a big face brush, so I'll just make sure that it is wet down. And then I will put a little bit of soap onto it. And then I'll just rub it all over this mat. And you can see there's a bunch of color coming out of it. So you want to do this until it comes out clean. So you can rinse it out and see. And then once you wring it out, you'll be able to see, especially on the ones that have the white on the top, that there's no color left in it, which is good because you want to make sure all of the product is out. And then you can kind of just wring it out and you want to reshape it when you wring it out. Just make sure that the bristles aren't everywhere because it'll dry this way. And then we'll just take some paper towel and lay it flat. And I'll show you guys after I'm done washing the brushes what it looks like when they lay flat. And then for eye brushes, a lot of times I'll do multiple brushes at the same time since they all are smaller. So I'll kind of just get them all to be the same height where they need to be cleaned at the tips. And then again, I'll wet them down, use soap, and then rub them onto the different textures of the mat. On this particular mat, there's bigger textures, and those are good for bigger brushes. And then the small textures are really good for getting a lot of product out of the smaller brushes. And then after I kind of do a once over on them, I'll go one by one and just make sure that there's no product left in them. And as you can see, these two brushes are supposed to be the same color. So I definitely want to make sure I get everything out of it so that there's no color left to the bristles. All right, so I laid down 2 pieces of paper towel and I doubled them up, and then I just put all of the brushes on them, and I just make sure that the head of the brush is on the towel because that's what's gonna soak up all of the moisture from it. So I will leave these out to dry overnight, and then tomorrow they will be clean and fresh and ready to go. So that is all. It's super, super simple. Alrighty guys, that is everything for this video. I hope that it was helpful for you and I hope that you learned something from it. Let me know down below how often you wash your brushes and if you knew that you needed to wash them and anything like that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down there as well. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!